right, with this WASH 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening. Boy, I tell you what, things are about to get pretty interesting here as we head into the upcoming weekend. As we'll be watching this Gulf low develop, and it may bring us to risk for some severe weather. Where did I? Let's see here. So that's a look at that. All right. So yeah, we're going to be watching that. Lots of things to watch here. So we've got plenty of time to kind of still keep an eye on this. That's why we haven't gone up to a first warning weather weekend. We're still keeping an impact weekend as we're still evaluating that severe weather risk. So Tom Perry. Hey Tony. Happy Tony Wash. Let's see here. Erica Wynn, Terrelyn Tootle. Look at the whole gang is in the house. Good group in here. Right? So there's the beginning stages of this area of low pressure. Now this is going to drop off towards the south here into the Gulf of Mexico as we head into Friday, and that's going to start to jumpstart an area of low pressure. Now, it's about location and timing. You know, if this thing is slower and closer to us, you know, then the wind shear is going to be there, but it may be less because, you know, the deeper instability would be down to the south. Whereas a track farther north and west puts us in the heart of that warm core sector there and generating potentially more instability. Now, I will say this, the new GFS model run is east now of the Big Bend, closer to the Euro. Kind of look at the halfway point there. That's where that is. So that's at least going in the right direction from that standpoint. Here's the European computer model. You can see what it does. It's got that warm front in the evening, greatest lift and instability right about through that time frame, and then that storm system kind of rides up towards the Carolinas, things clearing on out pretty early on Sunday morning here. So let's take a look at what our in-house graph model wants to do. Again, separate from the Euro. It's got an area of low pressure, probably just to the west of Tampa, right over potentially northwestern Marion County, so pretty close to the Euro. And you can see what it has. It's got a lot of rain in there. A little bit of a dry slot comes in late again, but the greatest and most significant weather could potentially be, if this is right along the I-4 corridor. Let's take a look at it from the wind perspective, guys. Mark Chestnut, good to have you. Bobby Johnson, Barbara Miller, all in the house. Let's do this. I want to take a look at this. Here's a look now at Friday. Gusty winds just like today, 25, 35 miles an hour. Maybe a little bit of a low in the evening, but then watch what happens here as we get on into Saturday. There's the morning. Whoops, way too fast there, pardon me. So there's the evening. Notice the showers and storms starting to come up from the south. Darlene, Gordon, you guys know my motto, sharing is caring. The more people we can reach by you guys sharing those Facebook Live feeds, especially when the weather's active, the more people we can put in the weather know. Let's see. Hang on, helping the wife folder. Hang on, 1 second, gang. Sorry. And look for. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, guys. My wife is having a computer issue. All right, got it. All right, so yeah, here's a look at that. Pardon the interruption. Good evening. I will share always. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. There it is. So this is Saturday. There's the evening. Notice the rain and the storms increasing. The wind's increasing. Things starting to pick up. 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Look at that. Very heavy rain. Thunderstorm strong, severe. Look at the winds now. Daytona Beach 40, 11 o'clock at night. 31 in Orlando. You can see another round of significant rain right over the I-4 corridor. Lifting up north to the land. There you go, Palm Coast. And look at that. And then by 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, things kind of pulling on out. So there's that. That's our in-house graph model. There you go. Rose Mattoon, Linda Crook, Joan Scherfel, Cindy Edwards. Yeah, you want to make sure you have your weather radios ready to go, or your phones turned on for warnings. So tonight, spotty showers, windy Friday. Storm starts to form in the Gulf. Again, showers here, nothing to do with the storm. And then, as we just showed you on the weekend, that storm does arrive. So for me, as of now, until the low develops, I'm keeping that tornado threat on the low side. Just FYI. And we'll just have to wait and see how this starts to develop and play out tomorrow. Palm Bay's in the house, Paul. Good to have you. Catherine Wood, happy Thursday. Karen, looks like a Saturday afternoon into very early Sunday morning. Saturday afternoon to early Sunday morning. So coastal flooding, heavy rainfall for now, high. Wind, 40 plus, I'm putting medium. Again, here's what the graph model wants to do rainfall-wise. It is the most aggressive with the rainfall amounts. It's got a swath of 5 to 8 along and north and west of the I-4 corridor. I noticed the dry slot over there, drier slot. Marion County Interstate 75, only 1 to 2 there. Curable, I've got that forecast in here. That's going to be a bit of a mess, no doubt about that. Rosalie, good having good job. You're welcome, Mikey Miller, Jesus Garcia, Annie Watson, Ginger, Men, Sarah Miller. So there you go. I just took some Tylenol signs. Good ear there. I like that, Chris. Appreciate you. I never felt bad. It just sounded like, not good. Karen Pichardo, Jennifer Wirtz. Jennifer, let's hope not. Again, the storm of the century had 2 big storms merging together. This is not, even though the winds are as strong as tropical storm force gusts, this is not a tropical system. I want to make that very clear. And I've got a graphic for that I'm going to show here in just a second. Joseph Yeptango, T-Bill's in the house, Anthony Mazzari. Again, you guys rock. I always love it when the weather gets active. You pop in just to get the update. Please, I'm asking you to share this feed tonight to your friends and loved ones. Delise, Feliciano, Matos, good to have you. No, there'll be some thunder and lightning, Delise, and I think tomorrow night when you check in with me, as this slow's really starting to crank up, we'll have a much better feel for the track, the intensity, and what we may be dealing with severe weather-wise. Right now, the models are trying to find something that's not there yet, so it makes it harder. Josh Sandow, Cindy Edwards, Tara Lynn Tootle. Saturday afternoon. My time frame for me has been pretty consistent. 4 p.m. Saturday to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Euro may be a little bit later, 10 a.m. to 8 a.m. 10 p.m. On the Euro to 8 a.m. Sunday morning. So it's a little bit slower, but still there. Chris, thanks for sharing. Max wind gust, East Coast, 45, 55 interior, 35, 45. Cocoa Beach going to be potentially gusting over 50 miles an hour. All right, so that's the forecast rainfall on the graph model. I do want to show you the forecast rainfall here on the Euro. Again, Euro doesn't have 5 to 8, but it's got a lot of rain, especially up north. A little bit of a hint of some drier stuff down to the south. And then the GFS is kind of backed off. It's got the main swath up north where the low is, so we'll see. We'll see what happens here. That's a good idea, Cindy. Joan Scherfel, thanks for the update. You're most welcome. One thing that I do want to do is show you, again, the flood risk. Here you go. Yellow, possible area wide. And now the other thing that I think is pretty cool to show. Let's see, GFS with the winds, Euro with the winds. Let's do this. I'm going to show you, this is the Euro. I showed you the graph. So here's the Euro. And you can see it comes in late morning, early afternoon. You can see there's 7 p.m. Lots of, oh shoot, that kind of blew through there really quick. Pardon me, that's my bad. So there's the very heavy rain. There's your orange right there. You can see. Then shutting down by about 7 o'clock in the morning. So the strongest wind gust, 41 in Palm Coast. So the Euro's not as strong, 43 New Smyrna Beach. There you go. And then there's Palm Coast, 41, and then lifting to the north. So there you go. You can see how things kind of shut on down. So you kind of get the general idea. European wants to hang the showers around on north, but it's still going to be windy on Sunday afternoon, folks. Merry Christmas, weather friends. It's Vicky, Dave a lot, Giovanni Diaz, Karen Kreutz, good to have you right there. 300 live viewers, love it. Let's see here. All right, boom. There you go. All right, Kim Smith drove from Bradenton to Melbourne. Windy as a heck. Chris Pierce. When will the low actually develop? Tomorrow, Chris. That's tomorrow. Great question. Karen did a little better than yesterday. All right. So that's the Euro. Here's the GFS. Boom. GFS Saturday morning. Here comes the rain. Look at these winds now. 30 by noon. See that? Ooh, we are increasing during the course of the afternoon. 40 in Wildwood. 42 in Ocala. 50, wowza gadowza. Look at that. 51, 52. 55 in Palm Coast. And then you can see everything just kind of blasting up. Look at that. In the morning, that's how quickly so the GFS is quicker, as you can see right there. Either way, going to be a lot of rain. I'm watching that flood threat. There you go, Cat. Nice. All right, so there's your flood threat. Sorry. All right, flood threat. Hang on a second. So we did the wind. So recapping the wind here. There you go. Coast 35 to 45, inland 35 to 40. Jennifer Wirtz, good to have you right there. Saturday 35 to 50. Actually, I'm going to bump that up. I'm going to do 35 to 55, and then 35, 45, that's good. 35, 40, 35, 45, that looks good. All right, so there's a quick little tweak right there. Saturday, wind's a little bit stronger along the coast, but still, again, right at tropical storm force, even though, and I want to make this very clear, this is just because you have winds to 40 miles an hour doesn't mean you have a tropical storm. I think a lot of people are getting confused about that. Here's a graphic that I want to show that I made today that I really like. So, and I'll get back to the coastal stuff here in a second. So what's the difference? Here we go. So in a tropical storm, it's the energy comes from the ocean. It's a warm core There's no cold air. In a non-tropical storm and a non-tropical low, such as this weekend, it feeds off the ocean and upper-level dynamics or energy. So it's a cold core system, and it's usually tied to a front, just FYI. There we go. Gordon Mooneyhan, you are spot on, young man. Spot on. Very good observation there. So that's that. All right, let me get back to the wind because I did want to have a couple graphics here that I do want to show. There you go. So again, wave action. The wave action there is just insane. Up to 17 feet. Gale warning, coastal flood warnings. There you go. Chris, 2 to 5, 3 to 5 in many places. Correct. Jamie Javier, you're welcome. No problem. Yeah, a lot of people were asking me about that today, so I posted it on my Facebook and Twitter page. So if you guys want to share that and comment on it, that'd be spectacular. Look at the beach action here. This is just crazy. 10 to 17 foot seas, near 20 tomorrow. Near shore breaking waves, likely to be the roughest tomorrow, but rough all weekend long. There's no doubt about that. We don't want you in the water. You can go to the coast and watch it if you like, but again, stay away. Not worth it. Hansenade is going to get some wind and some rain. We'll have to watch that severe risk. It's pretty windy here in Beverly Beach right now, says Linda Dix. Good to have you, Linda. Manuel Alejandro Torres. Ooh, that's a good question about landing in Fort Lauderdale, 7 o'clock on Saturday. That may be an issue. Faith, you behave. Cindy's a lot. Look at all the emojis. I love that. It's a reindeer. Corey Silkinen, good to have you right there. Cowboys are killing it, man. They're looking good, Corey. No doubt. No doubt about that. All right, let's break this down. Weekend storm impacts now. The early call, Saturday p.m., Sunday a.m. Max winds 25 to 35 sustained. Max gusts 35 to 45 plus in some of the heavier downpours. Rainfall amounts could be a little bit lighter west. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out, and we'll be fine-tuning this graphic, just FYI, for everybody. Seminole County, a little bit heavier amounts there, 2 to 4 with 5 plus. Gusts 35 to 45, and then back towards the coast, 45 to 55 max gusts, 35 to 45 sustained. Leaving on a cruise Saturday out of Fort Lauderdale. Oh, it's going to be tough. Yeah. Justin, probably looking at 1 to 3 inches of rain. There could be some lightning strikes, yes. There you go. Yeah, we're going to have to watch the... Ultimately, it's going to be the track that's going to determine how much rain, Justin, but right now you're in that 1 to 3, 2 to 4 range. Yeah, good group in here. Love it. Guys are staying steady. 20 minutes to 200 plus viewers. That's outstanding. All right. Somebody was asking about the Cure Bowl, and here you go. The Red Hawks, Appalachian State, over at FBC Mortgage Stadium. Showers and storms around. Gusty. This is going to be. It's going to be a mud bowl. That's what it's going to be. Although I don't know if there's any mud over there at FBC. Go ahead, Cindy. Take care. Dominique Evermond. Tomorrow, just like today, breezy, showers from time to time. We are driving to Tallahassee Friday for now. Drive back could be a little bit interesting, Gloria. Is it going to go up the East Coast? Yep. Cindy Wright, we love you guys too. Happy holidays to you as well. Love that avatar picture, by the way. Storm is coming from the west to the east or the southwest to the northeast off of the Gulf of Mexico. There you go. All right, so let's take a look now at the 7-day. And there you go. So for now, impact icons for Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. Things clearing on out. Still windy. Go App State, says Tom. You're welcome, Dominique. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, breezy and much colder. Much colder. So there you go. All right, let's go traveling nationally. Get that part of it all done. Then I got to get rocking and rolling here. 38 Boise, 33 Denver, 25 in Bangor, Maine. Here's the setup. You can see cold high in the northeast. Showers in the Gulf. There's our developing area of low pressure there coming into Texas. There's the west coast. And a snowpack. So Brevard County. Yeah, Kenny, that's about right. 6 would be on the max of things. 2 would be on the low end. Maybe Saturday mark was canceled. Good call by them. Thursday is my anniversary and the winter solstice. Wow. And next Thursday, the 21st, correct. New England, it's got snow out west, has snow. Upper Midwest also has snow. Dominique, you take care. Yakutsk, somebody's finally cooled down. Oh, look at Brandon. I want pics from Oahu, Bubba. 22 below in Fairbanks right now. Yellowknife has got the goose egg. Moosonee at 36. Denver's at 33. Vegas 58. Orlando 68. There's Cancun 81. Kingston 82. Bogota, Colombia 57. Manaus, Brasilia 81. La Paz, Bolivia 46. Asunción, Paraguay 90. Reese Stewart's in the house. Punta Arenas is at 48. Cape Town 63. Rabat, Morocco 43. Look at Oslo. 16 in Oslo and Moscow. 61 in Cairo, Egypt. 45 in Baghdad. Yakutsk is 26 degrees below zero. Ulaanbaatar and Bratsk both at 22 degrees below zero. There you go. Beijing 21. Sapporo 28. Hong Kong 81. Manila 82, Makassar 82, Broome and Alice Springs at 90, Hobart Airport 64. Woo! Look at that, big cool punch just to the north of Hawaii, forcing temperatures a little bit cooler back into the 70s. A front to the north, backing on in. Love it. There you go. It's almost there. Oh. Well, we don't have Philly this week. I believe we have the Saints, and then we get Philly. Billy Oyo, Monica, Marnie, you're welcome. Thank you. Terry Lonnie is off. It's okay. You weren't that far off. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up one more time with the 7-day, then I got to get cranking. 2 degrees off on my Yakutsk guess. You're getting warm with that guess. There you go, Cindy. I got the Honolulu on the nose, says Brian. Nice job. All right, so storms come in early Saturday afternoon through early Sunday morning if the GFS is right. If the Euro's right, storms come in Saturday evening right around sunset and go right through Monday morning 7 a.m.-ish. Beat the Saints also, says Kim. All right, let me rock and roll, start making some updates. You guys are awesome. Always nice to chat with you. And I'll be right back here tomorrow night on Facebook Live at 8 and hope to see you guys tonight at 10 and 11 on the CW18 and West 2 News at 11. Ta-ta until then.